Mr. Eddie Head.
How is everyone? Hold on, I can't understand you one at a time, starting right here. No, that might take a little more time than we have to work with. So typically on Sundays I come up and give you guys State of the Union, talk about where we are as a business, where we come from, where we're going, and that's what we're doing right now. I want to share with you guys a story of growth, a story of opportunity, and a very exciting frontier that we're exploring right now together. You guys are right in the middle of this, so let's get started. So in the last few years, we've been posting record growth. And this is a chart that I love to share with you guys so you kind of see the progressive expansion of our business globally. 2012, 13, and 14 were successively record-setting years for us, each one growing upon the last, but independent of that, we were setting records within our industry too, the industry of network marketing and travel specifically. By 2014, we had made a huge splash, breaking the top 50 in the digital, or rather in the direct sales industry. Top 50 companies in the world. But in 2015, we're going to almost double those sales. So as Dan and I both said yesterday, it took us about 9 years and a couple of months to get to $1 billion in total combined revenue, but we've done half of that in the past 2 years, and we'll probably do all of $1 billion in 2014 and 15 combined when it's all said and done. And in 2016, my expectation is that we'll crack that $1 billion mark if we continue to grow at the same rate. So of course we have to do a lot of things right, and there are no guarantees that growth is going to continue at the rate that it is, but the history certainly does give us an indication of where we should see our future go. In addition to that though, in the next 12 months, we will add roughly 1 million new members. That's just the next 12 months. In fact, we could actually finish this year with that kind of growth. I want you to consider that. When I started with this company, we had a few thousand 10 years ago. We were playing in, hotel ballrooms to 600 or so, and telling this story. In fact, we made a joke at the ambassadors meeting when I was talking to those guys that in the beginning, the first year, it was like, we had a product called Dream Trip. We said, man, wouldn't it be great if we had more than one? How about Dream Trips? Trips, yes. And, we did that, and the Dream Trips product has been our flagship product. It's been a huge success for us, and it's really changed over the years. It's always been about curated vacations, 2 and 3 star priced 4 and 5 star experiences with all of this stuff bundled together. But the opportunity is just as rich. We have the highest payout in our industry. And in addition to that payout in total, our strategy has been to try to get as many people into a place financially where they could survive and then thrive. Getting them every step of the way a little bit closer to financial freedom. Whether you want to supplement your income a little bit or change your financial future entirely, we wanted to make sure we provided the world's best vehicle for that. The very best chance that the average person has is what our industry oftentimes promises. We want to keep that promise. And in fact, over the last year, we've increased the number of people who are making $300 or more, that critical threshold that is the difference between lights on and lights off in their homes sometimes, tenfold in 1 year. Consider this for a second. I've talked to you about monstrous growth. I didn't tell you that we grew 10 times in the last year, but this group has increased in size in roughly the last 14, 16 months 10x. This is huge. This is life-changing income. And the rewards program is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. The enhancements to our product, the value proposition, the job that Janice Jackson, that Drew, the teams that are focusing on Dream Trips, the Rovia teams that have all come together now to improve the product experience, all of that work is paying off. 90% plus of our bookings now of Dream Trips are done with points. Are we changing the way people are buying? Are we changing the way that people are thinking about how they earn their way onto a vacation? I'd say yes. Wayne Nugent, your vision is coming true. We're showing people how they can earn their way to a dream vacation and change the entire way in which they look at their leisure life. We had roughly 2,000 or so trips in 2014. Janice, I see you. Correct me if that's wrong. It's about 2,000, right? Yeah. We're predicting at the current rate somewhere in the neighborhood of about 5,000 this year. But I want to be really clear about this. We're not looking at this as a matter of quantity simply. This is about quality as well, of course. We want to continue to make sure that the Dream Trips experiences are differentiated from the rest of the travel world. We want to make sure that these are unique, that these are trips of a lifetime. And at that scale, that's a daunting task. Hey, give me 5,000 trips of a lifetime. Y'all handle that. That's a tall order, right? But we've got the team, I believe, assembled to do just that. And the team continues to attract greater and greater talent. Like Dan was saying yesterday, the more success we have, the more credible we are, the more people are attracted to us because they want to be here with us, participate in what we are doing, the transformation of our industries. So it's not just about quantity, it's also about quality, but quality and quantity at scale. In addition to that, we've added the welcome trips. Now, how many of you guys are excited about this? That was a softball question, I'm sorry. We're excited about it too. I mean, we talked about this with the PAC team and with the product team, and Janice and Drew and Chris and a handful of us were talking over the RMD and IMD trips, and we've got to expand this. The fact is that the more we produce, the more you consume. We've got to build more. We've got to add more rooms. We have to add more experiences. We've got to have more locations. It can't just be here. It's got to be global. Now, we knew we were going to have to do that anyway. But what we didn't really know until we actually put it out there in the wild was just how excited you were going to be about it. But I heard some reviews from some of you about each of these trips. And every step of the way, of course, we're going to continue to improve upon the experience. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, each of these is going to be a mind-blowing experience when the day is done. Troy Brown talked to me about what happened in New York and how great that trip was. I heard San Francisco was knocked out of the park. The SLS in Las Vegas, ridiculous value, ridiculous experiences. That's the kind of stuff we want to continue to produce. I mean, I see a day where it's kind of like RTEs. We've got dozens of locations like this that every single month we host. People that know you by name, check you in, have the excursions pre-planned, the parties are ready to go, the stuff you can't get when you book directly through the hotel or any other OTA, we have bundled for you at a price you can't shop. So I want to talk to you too about where we're going with all of this. You know, this is, for me, probably the most exciting part of this. What the heck? Somebody's blowing up my phone. Sorry. Oh, hold on, it's Dave Uloa. Hey, dude, I'm on stage. I'm doing this. I'm doing State of the Union. Yeah, I see you. You look great. Yeah, no, dude, you were awesome up there. No, I'm serious. No, we're trying to change the world, man. I can't do this right now. Can we talk later? No, it's cool. Yeah. Okay, thanks, man. Yeah, love you too. Bye. Yoloa. Anyway. Digital frontier. All right, so where we're going. So about 6 months ago, we started to paint this picture of what we were going to be doing with the app. We talked about it actually before that, but we really started to get specific with you roughly in October last year, and I started to paint the picture of how we were going to create a social community that actually was different than the rest of the world's social offering, and something that was really harnessing our unique culture, our experiences, the glue that makes us unique, the things that others can't compete with. And in answering that question, what is it? Let's talk about it. It's a social platform that brings together the best content, curated experiences, and it's built on an internal economy that rewards you for adding value. Starting with social platform, it's you. It's all of us. It's all the people that we like to go on vacation with, the people we know, the people we love, the people that we want to share our experiences with through pictures, videos, reviews, updates in text or whatever. We bring them all together along with that best content I just described, and curated experiences, the dream trips, the dream nights and dream days, the curated, the restaurants and the entertainment destinations locally as well, so that they get value right away and participate in our culture here. And it's all built on this incredible internal economy that rewards you for creating value inside the community. How? Because as you're contributing to this, we want to give something back to you, help you earn vacations faster. Whether you're a free member, or you're a paid member, or you're a rep, we want to make sure that you're rewarded for adding value to the community and helping us to create the most trusted and respected travel social platform on the planet. That's it. And we launched this thing back in April. And if you looked at the ecosystem of WorldVentures, the communities of WorldVentures, and how they cross over one another. Today, or then, let's say, we were made up of simply members and reps, and of course we have customers that shop through our customer websites as well and buy planes, trains, and automobiles. But this is the simplified view of our internal ecosystem, right? But as this thing grows and we open it up to the rest of the world, we're going to be attracting people who are of like mind and interested in enhancing their leisure time with people that they like to travel with, people that they like to have fun with. This is the community and the ecosystem of the future. Get the picture? This thing is going to grow by an order of magnitude very, very quickly. And when we talk about the way that it's going to expand, the only way to call it or term it is as viral expansion. And we had predicted at launch, when we actually went to the community at large, a general audience release beyond WorldVentures community, outside, when you could first give this to the world outside, that we'd have roughly 100,000 members who were free members active within the Dream Trips app community. And that they would roughly invite at least 4. How many of you have at least 4 friends on Facebook? Is there anyone who has less than 4 friends on Facebook, or even in life? If you have less than 4 friends, raise your hand. You need a hug. Somebody hug that man. If that man or woman has less than 4 friends, reach over and give them a hug right now. So our aggressive assumption was that you would invite at least 4 for free to the community. The community that already has these rich experiences and allows you to earn free vacations. That one. You'd invite 4. And then at least 2 of them would say, okay, and sign up. Well, within 3 generations, which is roughly about a week, but we're going to expand it and say each generation is a week. So it's 3 weeks. That's 1,500,000 members that are participating in this community. A very conservative estimate. And within 6 generations, you're talking about 12,700,000. Get the picture of where this thing is going? This is explosive expansion, the likes of which you have never seen. Viral expansion, global expansion. Millions of people who will know our brand, who will understand who we are, or at least be curious, to whom you will be directly connected. And the way that it continues to move is through an endless cycle that starts with you contributing, either just introducing someone to the community or contributing content that has value in the community. You earn points. You convert those earned points into experiences where you capture more of that content, and you contribute again and repeat. It's an endless cycle, self-fulfilling. So let's talk about some of the updates. We've been promising you guys that we'd have some socialization available to you here very soon, and now is the time that I can talk to you about it. So right now, the beta to a small group has gone out. In fact, it should be available to all IMDs within the next, I think, 7 days or so. And this is Social 1.0. This is where you can find and add friends from your community. These are not from the outside. These are within the WorldVentures community. You can look them up by name, by customer ID number, by email address, and you can add them to your group. 2 or 3 weeks later, sometime in the middle of the month of August, the rest of the world will have this. This version of the social features allows you to look at your friends' profiles, view their bucket list, share yours with them. This is like the Facebook friending, not like Instagram following. In Instagram, you follow someone and it's just one direction, right? Unless they follow you back, if you have privacy features set up so that they can't see your stuff, they don't. But with Facebook, it's reciprocal, right? You friend someone and you share. That's what this is like. You friend someone and you can share your content with them and them with you based upon your privacy settings. In this case, what we're talking about is you can view their profiles, their bucket lists, where they want to go, where they've been, any updates they have to their timeline, and you have your own timeline now too. So you will see everything you did in chronological order descending just like it is in any other social platform. So why is this important? Because this is one of those things that we know is sticky for people in a social environment. I mean, it's virtual, but even in the real world, we want to know what's going on with our friends. It's why we call our friends or our parents or family members from time to time. We want to keep tabs. What's going on? So this is that. And this, right now, is just going to be you look at your feed and you can look at their feed. But the second version is going to be that it's all brought together and you can see everybody's activity that you're friends with at the same time in one continuous feed when you log in. You can also group your friends into 3 categories right now, and we'll be expanding this. You can create your own private groups. You can have close friends, and your sponsorship group by default is already pre-organized for you. And you can message them directly through text or email. The activity updates now have been enhanced as well. You can now add a text update to your activity just like you can in Facebook. You don't have to load a picture or a video or anything else. You could just say, hey, I'm in Cabo, having a great time, you should be here. This is now being made available to IMDs. In a few weeks, it'll be ready for the rest of the world. We've enhanced the tagging feature, making it easier for you to grab stuff from Facebook as well at the same time, tag and upload as well. We've also allowed for comments to be added to each and every one of these photographs in a far easier and more intuitive way. We just continue to improve the experience. And by the way, this is happening because of your feedback, so keep it coming. When those survey windows pop up and ask you for your feedback, please give it to us. It's helping us make a better experience for everyone. Next, the invitation to dream trips. This is the next version. You'll be able to start inviting your friends to go with you on a dream trip, and you'll be able to see who's on the dream trip already. And we'll be integrating chat as well. WeChat, WhatsApp, and a couple of others are being looked at right now to integrate before we create our own chat functionality within it. This is what the timeline looks like. The IMD social features are being released as we speak. August, Social 1.0 to the rest of the world. The chat sometime around September. Q3 to Q4 is when we start adding the earning capabilities for you to refer, or not refer at that point. It's going to be for you uploading and contributing. And then the world sometime in Q4 or afterwards if we are ready. Get it? So it's funny, you know, the last couple of questions up here on stage a few minutes ago were about imitation, and that's the sincerest form of flattery. I didn't even know we had flyers that somebody left here for some of our folks. That's really funny. I was watching these guys on stage and going, well, you kind of stole a little bit of my thunder. The fact is that This is one of those clues that success leaves. I mean, in the last 3 to 6 months, I can tell you that I have seen no less than 5 copycats, 6 wannabes, and millions of haters. If I hear about another Travelogia Palooza Fulpy, that's fine. It's great. Look, it's fine. $7 trillion industry, like Dan said, we take 10%, do the math. That's fine, there's plenty. Water's great, come on in. It's okay. Really wish no ill on any of them, it's fine. But it makes sense. I mean, with our mission being what it is, or let's say that just the tactical exercise being what it is, to be the best at all of those major components we talked about yesterday, why wouldn't they be? And it actually reminds me of a fun fact. Elephants have babies that weigh approximately 250 pounds at birth, making them the biggest babies in the animal kingdom, except for haters and wannabes. So, I mean, don't be surprised. It might get noisy. It's not going to stop us from doing what we do, though. We're going to continue to try to do the very best we can to deliver the very best product experience, best value proposition, the best opportunity in our industry, reaching more people, changing more lives with meaningful income, the best training platform we gave to you today or this weekend, another addition to what is already the best training in our industry. World-class technology that's not only enough to help us get into that bright future we've been describing, but creating unique value too, stuff that just isn't available anywhere else in the world. We're doing all of this as part of our mission. I mean, we want to attract the right people to our community. Bring us your fun-loving, your adventurous, your ambitious, and your thrill-seeking, your dreamers, your leaders, and your followers. We want them all. We want the fed up, the overworked, the underpaid, and the weary. Bring us your willing, your desperate, your yearning for freedom. We welcome you with these big, wide open WorldVentures wings to show you a better way. Yes, we have your back, but this is a unified front, guys. Thank you very much.